I wanted to take this opportunity to explain my editing process behind Big Trip. The most important step is studying the footage and marking your favorite shots, your favorite parts of the shots. Those are called selects. From these selects, you create a paper cut of the film on the margin of the script. I feel like this part of the process is critical because it eliminates all technical challenges and you're really just focused on making the best edit. The next step is creating what I call the assembly cut of the film. It's essentially a first draft in which you assemble together your selects made from the paper cut in sequence. I prefer not to make any additional edits during this part of the process because I like to see how the whole film is running before I start refining. Each subsequent pass refines the previous by rearranging, trimming, or deleting shots, sequences, or even whole scenes. You can see how each iteration of the film gets shorter and shorter, and that's the cumulative effect of the pacing of your film getting better at every level. I screened each pass of the film with a unique audience in order to incorporate their feedback for future use. Big Trip had a unique problem in that I was the editor and the director. Therefore, there was no dialogue that is usually there in the editing process. That audience feedback was critical for understanding how the film was working. You can see how this process plays out during the setup of the film. The first pass has all scenes as scripted in the order in which they appear in the script. The second pass adds the credit sequence with placeholder shots. The third pass rearranges the scenes for better flow. The fifth pass experiments by removing the fifth scene and the first half of the sixth scene, as well as placing the first scene inside of the seventh scene as a flashback. The seventh pass then restores the original placement of the first scene. Now this arrangement is the final arrangement that appears in the film, thus bringing the audience into the story faster.